From humble beginnings, the birth of a republic. Picture, if you will, a cluster of villages nestled amongst rolling hills. From this corner of the Italian peninsula, a power unlike any other would rise, the Roman Empire. Our story begins with shepherds and farmers, simple folk who laid the foundation for an empire. The Romans possessed a tenacity, a resilience that would become their hallmark. They fought for every inch of land, every ounce of power. They were destined for greatness, and nothing would stand in their way. Brothers in blood, the legend of Romulus and Remus. Every great empire needs a founding myth, a tale that speaks to its core identity. For Rome, that story revolves around two brothers, Romulus and Remus. Abandoned as infants, they were said to have been raised by a she-wolf, embodying the ferocity and resilience that would define their city. As the legend goes, these brothers, destined for greatness, decided to build a city on the banks of the Tiber River. Yet their ambition soon turned to rivalry, a dispute over power and destiny. In a fit of rage, Romulus killed Remus, cementing his place as the sole founder of Rome. This tale, passed down through generations, served as a potent reminder of the price of power and the brutal realities of Rome's early days. It was a city born of conflict, shaped by ambition and the will to dominate. The rise of a power conquering the Italian peninsula. From its humble beginnings, Rome embarked on a campaign of conquest that would see it grow from a small city-state into the dominant force in Italy. The Romans were relentless, their legions marching from one victory to the next. They were masters of both diplomacy and warfare, forging alliances while crushing their enemies on the battlefield. The Roman military machine was a sight to behold. Highly disciplined and ruthlessly efficient, the legions were the bedrock of Roman power. Their soldiers, armed with short swords and sturdy shields, fought in tight formations, a disciplined force that could break even the most determined enemy. One by one, neighboring tribes and cities fell under Roman control. The Samnites, the Etruscans, the Gauls, all tasted the might of the Roman legions. By the 3rd century BC, Rome had effectively become the master of the Italian peninsula, laying the groundwork for its future empire. Legions of legend Caesar and the Gallic Wars. Caesar, a brilliant and ambitious commander, led legendary campaigns in Gaul. His strategic genius and the fighting prowess of his legions were unmatched. The Gallic Wars were a brutal clash of cultures and military doctrines. Despite overwhelming odds, Caesar conquered Gaul, extending Roman rule. His victories expanded the Republic's borders and enhanced his prestige. Section 5. The Zenith of Power, Pax Romana, and the Roman Peace. With the coming of Augustus, Caesar's adopted son, the Roman Republic gave way to the Roman Empire. Augustus, a shrewd politician and a capable ruler, ushered in an era of unprecedented peace and prosperity known as Pax Romana, the Roman peace. For over 2 centuries, the Roman world experienced a golden age. The vast empire, stretching from the Atlantic coast to the borders of Persia, was united under a single ruler. Trade flourished, cities grew, and Roman culture spread to every corner of the empire. The Pax Romana was a time of remarkable achievements in architecture, literature, and law. The Romans built roads, aqueducts, and public baths that stand as testaments to their engineering prowess. They produced great works of literature, from the poetry of Virgil to the histories of Tacitus. Roman law, with its emphasis on justice and order, became the foundation for legal systems throughout the world. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more fascinating historical videos. Thank you for watching. Section 6. A Republic Transformed, from Caesar to Emperors. The Roman Republic, once a symbol of liberty and self-governance, had undergone a profound transformation. The rise of powerful generals like Marius and Sulla had exposed the weaknesses of the republican system, paving the way for the emergence of emperors. Julius Caesar's assassination on the Ides of March in 44 BC sent shockwaves throughout the Roman world. Though he never claimed the title of emperor, his death marked a turning point. The ensuing power struggle between his heir, Octavian, and Mark Antony, culminating in the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, signaled the death knell of the Republic. Octavian, later taking the name Augustus, emerged victorious, becoming the first Roman emperor. He skillfully consolidated his power, transforming Rome from a republic into an empire. The age of emperors had begun, and with it, a new chapter in Roman history. Section 7. Bread and circuses, the culture of a colossus. Roman culture was a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of conquered peoples and diverse traditions. The Romans were known for their love of spectacle, their thirst for entertainment. Gladiatorial combat, chariot races, and theatrical performances were more than just diversions. They were an integral part of Roman life. The Colosseum, a colossal amphitheater in the heart of Rome, became a symbol of Roman power and entertainment. Here, gladiators fought to the death, wild animals were pitted against man and beast, and the roar of the crowd echoed throughout the city. But Roman culture was more than just bread and circuses. It was a culture that valued law, order, and discipline. Roman literature, philosophy, and art left an indelible mark on Western civilization. From the Stoic philosophy of Seneca to the architectural grandeur of the Pantheon, Roman culture continues to inspire and influence us today. Section 8. Cracks in the foundation. Seeds of the Roman decline. The Roman Empire, once seemingly invincible, began to show signs of strain. The seeds of decline, sown during its centuries of expansion, began to take root. Internal strife, economic woes, and the constant pressure from external enemies gradually chipped away at the foundations of Roman power. The Roman economy, heavily reliant on slave labor and the spoils of war, struggled to adapt to changing circumstances. The once fertile fields of North Africa, the breadbasket of the empire, suffered from overcultivation and soil erosion. Inflation soared, and the gap between the rich and poor widened, creating social unrest and instability. The Roman army, once the pride of the empire, faced its own set of challenges. Constant warfare had taken its toll, and the legions were increasingly filled with foreign recruits who lacked the discipline and loyalty of their Roman predecessors. The empire was vast, its borders sprawling, and defending it became an increasingly difficult and costly endeavor. Section 9. The Barbarian Tide. Pressure from beyond the borders. Beyond the empire's frontiers, a new threat was emerging. Germanic tribes, driven by population pressure and the lure of Roman wealth, began to exert increasing pressure on the empire's borders. The Goths, the Vandals, the Huns. These barbarian tribes posed a constant challenge to Roman authority. In 378 AD, the Battle of Adrianople sent shockwaves throughout the Roman world. A massive Gothic army decisively defeated the Eastern Roman army, killing Emperor Valens. This stunning defeat marked a turning point in Roman history, highlighting the growing vulnerability of the empire. Section 10. A divided empire. The fall of the Western Roman Empire. In an attempt to address the growing crisis, the Emperor Diocletian divided the Roman Empire into two halves in 286 AD, the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire. This division, intended to make the empire more manageable, ultimately hastened its demise. The Western Roman Empire, beset by internal strife and economic woes, proved unable to withstand the mounting pressures from within and without. In 410 AD, the Visigoths, led by Alaric, sacked Rome itself, an event that sent shockwaves throughout the empire. The Western Roman Empire limped on for a few more decades, but its fate was sealed. In 476 AD, the last Roman emperor in the West, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by Odoacer, a Germanic general. The once mighty Western Roman Empire had fallen, its demise marking the end of an era. Section 11. A legacy forged in stone Rome's enduring impact. The fall of the Western Roman Empire was a momentous event marking the beginning of the Middle Ages. But while the empire may have crumbled, its legacy lived on. Roman law, language, architecture, and culture continued to influence Western civilization for centuries to come. The Roman Empire was a complex and often contradictory entity. It was a civilization that achieved remarkable feats of engineering, governance, and military prowess. Yet, it was also an empire built on conquest, slavery, and the exploitation of its vast territories. Today, the ruins of Roman cities, aqueducts, and temples stand as silent reminders of a bygone era. They are a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of the Roman people, a reminder that even the greatest empires can rise and fall. The story of the Roman Empire is a cautionary tale, a reminder of the importance of unity, adaptability, and the enduring power of ideas.